Hi, my name is Oswald Sobrino, and this is another book video on one of the books in my series on great thinkers, most of which are philosophers from the Western world. Today's short book video is on Benedict Spinoza, a 17th century philosopher whose dates are 1632 to 1677. He's certainly not as well known to the general public as philosophers like Plato, Aristotle, Thomas Aquinas, etc. So who was this daring and, in my view, enigmatic Spinoza? He was a Jew born and raised in Amsterdam speaking Portuguese. So I'm reading from the introduction to the book to give you some background. He was growing up in Amsterdam in a Sephardic Jewish community, so he grew up speaking Portuguese while also being educated in Spanish and Hebrew. On his family origins, one of his biographers, Nadler, tells us that, quote, the family may originally have been Spanish, escaping like so many others to Portugal in the 15th century, end of quote from the biographer. Thus, you will see Spinoza with various first names reflecting his diverse cultural heritage. Bento, his first name in Portuguese, Baruch, his first name in Hebrew, his Jewish background, and Benedict, his first name in Latin, since Latin was the language of culture in Europe during Spinoza's lifetime. The key event, personal event of Spinoza's life was his abandonment of theologically orthodox Jewish beliefs, which was followed by a formal excommunication from his Sephardic Jewish community in Amsterdam. Apparently, Spinoza never looked back, although it must have been quite a traumatic experience. As the biographer Nadler recounts, this excommunication set him free from the social constraints on a Jewish scholar, although in later life he continued to tread carefully for fear of reprisals from Christian authorities who were alarmed by his theologically heterodox beliefs. Spinoza was, from all accounts, a quiet, pleasant, and scholarly man, but he was not afraid to go his own way in matters of religion and philosophy, even at great personal cost and risk in his time. In that sense, he was indeed a mensch. I discuss 5 themes from Spinoza's work entitled The Ethics in my book, 5 Lessons from Spinoza. The first theme is his identification of God with nature. Second theme is determinism and free will. Third theme is his discussion of the passions. And the fourth theme is his further discussion about the power of the passions. Finally, the book ends with a chapter concerning Spinoza's view of human freedom. Spinoza, a very important and challenging thinker. I focus on his book, The Ethics, and with a very culturally diverse background, little known to the general public, but worth getting introduced to, with the hope you will go on to read his book, The Ethics. So the book is 5 Lessons from Spinoza, available at Amazon. Thank you very much.